Show me life, show me love. Make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love.
Okay, Celia is taking us off our mooring. Are we completely free? Okay, we are free. We're off our mooring ball. There she was, number 48 in Norman Island, and we will head out.
We are leaving Norman Island. I forgot to put on the microphones today, but we have a short trip hopefully to Cooper Island. There is a chance that we won't be able to pick up a mooring ball there, but we'll see what happens. We tried the Bodie ball, but they were right at 7 o'clock, but they all were reserved.
Okay, there's Pelican Island there. We're actually going to go out between Pelican Island and Norman Island. In the distance is Tortola. Where all those masts are is probably Nanny Cay, and then we started further over to starboard of that. There's Pelican Island, and then here's Norman Island that we're leaving behind at the right. And then that is Peter Island over there. We're going to go along kind of the east and southeastern side of Peter Island, and so we cut through the Salt Island Channel, or Salt Island Cut.
Not gonna lie to you, today's been a little bit rough. Blair had to go down below and got seasick, and so we just had to, and I was a little bit seasick up here. The sea was really rough, lots of swells, and we worked together, and we're in calmer water now, and soon we'll be heading in. Okay, we're on Cooper Island now, or moored near Cooper Island. It was a pretty rough passage for both of us. We were both feeling pretty seasick, and so we've had to take a pretty long rest. And this is a really rolly mooring too, but I took a boning and surviving, and Blair has rested and he's surviving. There's some people over here having a good time on their paddleboard and dinghy.
Here we go. Ready?
Ready.
Go.
Oh, I see, those are drink tables. So you take your little cocktail out into the water.
Yeah.
So little cocktail tables, that's so cool. Cooper Island Beach Club. Ooh, is this mango?
Yeah, they did not have
that's good.
banana. And then I got a beer.
Having a virgin daiquiri because I have boning today.
And happy hour beer. Yay. All right, there's my dear sweetie. We're just about to order at the Cooper Island Beach Club. And it is beautiful, and oh my gosh, it's hot, but there's this amazing fan. It feels so good. Praises. And then you can see there is the water.
What do you have there, honey?
So I was just mildly under the weather today, so I'm having broccoli and cauliflower soup with a little bit of nice bread, nicely prepared. And look at your snapper, locally caught snapper.
Really, really good snapper, really delicious. How's your snapper?
Wonderful. And your snapper is incredible. Had a wonderful meal at the Cooper Island Beach Club. Wow, the red snapper dish Celia had was incredible. They charred it just a bit and then cooked it beautifully. And it's a little darker than the video looks, and so the evening light is just getting ready to fade. It'll be dark in about 20-30 minutes or so. And our boat is way back to the right back there. Can't quite see it. This was lovely, wow.
Yeah, this was my favorite hangout so far. Okay, we're leaving the Cooper Island Beach Club. We just had an amazing dinner, headed back to our boat. We'll come back and walk some more tomorrow, maybe doing a little exploring on the dinghy here tomorrow. We brought home a little cheesecake for dessert. So we're enjoying the cockpit. We have a nice breeze and a beautiful sky, orange sky over there. You can see the lights of, I'm guessing, Portola that direction. Here's my handsome honey coming up through the companionway with our forks. And here are all the boats.
Here you go, my dear.
Thank you.
This shows how rolly the anchorage is. I've got my camera totally secure. I'm not moving the camera, and we're bouncing up and down that much. Quite a beautiful rainbow. It is raining pretty hard.
Oh my gosh, that was such a crazy night. There were times that I had to brace myself to keep from rolling over into Blair. The rolliness was just crazy, that rocking that much and so noisy from the wind. Blair had to go up twice. He had to go up twice and fix the boom, right? I'm getting wet. We went shopping this morning and now...
We did. And now getting breakfast, and because it was so rolly, neither of us had much of an appetite. But now that we're on terra firma, holy smokes, ice cream for breakfast.
Yum.
There's a folk singer, Dave Nachmanoff, out of Davis, California, who wrote a song called Holy Smoke, or just called Ice Cream for Breakfast.
And this is a chocolate chip coconut.
Oh my gosh, and then what else?
We split a chocolate croissant.
Oh boy. There we have the sailing Virgins. They probably have more than one boat around the world, but they train people, I believe, under 30 to take them on like a week-long experience.
We're too old.
They have a prominent YouTube channel. We're learning on our own. We're doing it a different way.
Oh, we got
with
Captain
our
Steve.
Dear Captain Steve, and we had Captain Dan help us at the beginning. And I did sail in my youth.
We are leaving Cooper Island.
We are. Bye-bye, Cooper Island.
Bye.
We'll give a little more speed or else we'll get blown back into the island.
And then where are we going next, Captain?
We're gonna, so it's still pretty early yet. We had a wonderful morning. It's just after 10:30. So we're gonna hope for a little bit of sailing in the Sir Francis Drake Channel here. I will say there's not a lot of wind, not as much as was expected yet, but we'll see what we get. maybe end up motor sailing. And we're on our way to Spanish Town, but we won't rush there. We'll just take a nice leisurely day out on the water. We have a slip reserve, so we're not under any boaty ball pressure. Yay!
We don't sit next to each other very often this close because it's so hot.
It is very
We're
warm.
not used to that either.
Yeah.
But we have this nice breeze coming through the Dodger because we have that window open.
Yay. Love you, my dear.
Love you.
I have to say, I'm really pleased. Here we are sailing in the BVI. We're in the Sir Francis Drake Channel. And we first had our original rejoicing, the Sun Odyssey Jeanneau 35-footer, just for 6 months. And then we fell in love with it so much, we decided to upgrade. So we have our Beneteau 423 rejoicing. And just 4 months into having her, I think it was a little ambitious, but we decided we thought we could be ready to sail in the BVI. And here we are now on day 3. And it's just amazing to be out here. The beautiful sapphire Caribbean. Neither Celia nor I have ever been to the Caribbean before. And we'll talk a little bit over time about the idea of the channel. I mean, part of it for sure was to share about sailing, but a big part is to share about truly rejoicing on land and sail. So including some hiking and cross-country skiing and some of the other things that are on our channel. But also I think really meaningfully important to us is to show that you can get into things when you're a bit older. So I'm early 60s. I mean, it's just amazing to be able to dive in like this. And here we are, not that long into the deal, doing our first bareboat charter in the BVIs, and even just with 2 of us on board, and we're managing well.
Okay, ready to tack?
Ready.
Tacking. Are you really ready?
Now let me check
I
one
didn't think
thing.
so.
Let me get the main sheet ready on this side. We're ready. I'm ready.
Okay, hold on. Okay, tacking.
And yeah, go pretty good. Yep. So this is really something worth noting. It is 12 noon, and here I am on the Sir Francis Drake Channel. Beautiful expanse of water that's basically in the middle of most of the Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands, not quite all of them. Jost Van Dyke is way around the corner. A few others are that way. Virgin Gorda's back behind me a little bit. And then of course Anegada is way up kind of northeast rather. But the amazing part is this. So it's noon on a nice sailing day, and look at this. While there are a few boats in the distance, here we are on a Monday, and it's close to empty out here. And the reason for that is because for the most part, people are using mooring balls, and there's pressure to leave early and then get to the next mooring ball timely. For example, at Cooper Island yesterday, we arrived, I believe, just a little bit after 10, and we got one of the later mooring balls, which was way out on the perimeter and had a very, very rolly anchorage, where those who got mooring balls really early were in close to the shore and not quite as rolly. So there's kind of a mooring ball race in the morning. The way we're out of that today is we have a slip reserved in Spanish Town for tonight, and we have a slip reserved at Bitter Inn Yacht Club the next night. And we did that for a variety of reasons, but one that we hadn't figured out, and now I would say is the most important reason, is you get to come out and sail. So we're going to sail for a few hours and just drink up this Sir Francis Drake Channel, have it basically all to ourselves. The apparent wind is like 12 to 15 knots. It's beautiful. And it's the coolest place to be other than in the water. On land is pretty darn hot in the afternoon. So we are loving it. Huh, sweetie? All right, now we're in more like 20 knots with slightly higher gusts. You can see the water is just beautiful, and you see the white caps somewhat. And that is Virgin Gorda. That's our destination. The baths are down there to the right at the end of the island, but we're going to the Virgin Gorda Yacht Harbor, which is, you can see some masts up more where I'm pointing in the middle there. So we should have a nice, it's very protected. You know, we're on the exact opposite side of the island as the wind and the swell. So we should have a wonderful, easy sleep tonight.
Show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love.